Greetings Zimbabwe. My name is Aaron Kuziva, a history teacher from Arcturus High School. And with me is my colleague. She will introduce herself.
I'm Melody Shaw, HOD Humanities, Arcturus High School.
Right, today we need to narrate a history trip which we took to Marondia. It was on the 11th of July 2023. We took a group of upper 6 and lower 6 students. It's a class of students majoring in history, Shona, and heritage, and family and religious studies. The educational tour, they're in line with the new curriculum. So the idea was to fulfill some of the students, what is demanded by their syllabus in line with. Our first port of call was Tsindi ruins, where we were hosted by a very jovial guy by the name Diamond Osborne. Diamond Osborne is the tour guide there. He is also the custodian of the Tsindi ruins. He first hosted us at the site museum at Tsindi ruins, where we gave introductions. Actually, we introduced ourselves to Mr. Diamond. We handed over the students to Mr. Diamond, who then took the students through the plan of Tsindi ruins.
On the 11th of July 2023, when we visited the Tsindi ruins, the weather was windy and very cold, but the trip was educational and exciting. We were educated about the Tsindi ruins by Mr. Diamond Osborne, who took us through the plan of the ruins. When we were taken through the plan of the ruins, that's where we discovered that Tsindi ruins was one of the late Iron Age states, just like Great Zimbabwe. We noted some of the similarities of the Tsindi ruins and the Great Zimbabwe, where we saw their religious life through the plan. We also noted the dry stone walls of the Tsindi ruins. The students began to ask questions. Mr. Diamond answered the questions. Mr. Mchatuta, Ms. Shaw, we also attended to the demands of the peoples. Ande, satora. Kama hata sama seconds chakuda kutoka. That's not 2 seconds. Mimi wanaruka.
Which society am I in? Associated with what?
The same people. Yes.
It's like art. Chatunyanya kuona chia. Art. What? Animals. From Tsindi ruins, we then visited Bernard Msek shrine, which happens to be also a component of our syllabus. Bernard Msek was one of the missionaries who worked in Zimbabwe, and we also have a topic on missionaries in history, which also covers some areas in the feminine religious studies and heritage as well. At Bernard Msek, we were hosted by the custodian there, a very knowledgeable guy by the name of Mr. Paul Shitima. He gave us a brief background on Bernard Msek, but however, it was so exciting. After the brief background by Mr. Shitima, we then gave a tour of the site. We walked through the wells where it said Bernard Msek tried to clean himself when he was stabbed by one of Chief Mangwende Singangas. From there, we went on the mountain top where he said that's where Bernard Msek took his final rest. That's where he died.
In relation to what Mr. Mchatuta said, we went to Bernard Msek, and Mr. Shitima gave us a brief background which dragged us back to our syllabus. We noted that Bernard Msek was one of the missionaries in Zimbabwe. He gave us the works of missionaries which we can apply or use to our syllabus topics in FRS and history, the topic which is missionaries. We visited the wells which are regarded to be sacred by Mr. Shitima, and those sacred wells are also similar to the well of Zamzam covered in Islamic studies of FRS. We then visited the final place where Bernard Msek rested, and Mr. Shitima requested us to pray.
Bernard Msek was our last port of call. Then from Bernard Msek we came back to Marondera, where we have our lunch before we depart for Arcturus. The school which we are calling Arcturus High School is found in Mashonaland East, just 34 kilometers from Harare, and it's in Gormon's district. It's a mining school, but I would say it's one of the best schools in Zimbabwe. In line with our tours, as we have already alluded, that it fulfills some of the syllabus demands, and also on top of that, something that is exciting, students taking a learning outside the walls of the classrooms and giving them a chance to apply what they learned in classes. So it's something that is very exciting, which we actually advise others to give a try to. It has been a very exciting moment for both the students and the teachers, taking photographs of the Tsindi ruins, taking photographs of ourselves at the site, having a view of the whole landscape from the mountain top, and also taking that long journey. It has been that much exciting.
It was an exciting moment as we managed also to view the ruins on top of the mountains. The students were in jovial mood, and we as teachers, we were also very happy to view the site from the mountain top. As we mentioned earlier on that the weather was cold and windy, the learners found it difficult to climb the rocks and the mountains.
Above all, let me take this opportunity to give a round of applause to Mr. Muniz, Sapiwa J. Muniz, the head of Arcturus High School, for allowing us to take the students through such a trip. It's quite a noble idea.
Ndoda kutora mukana uno kutenda chikoro chedu cheArcturus High School. Ndiri pamwe chete navamuchatuta. Toda kutenda headmaster vedu vamunetsi vakamira nesu panguva yaitaigadzirira trip yedu. Tozotendazve Dr. Mai vakabika nekuwachira vamuchatuta. Totendazve nechibaba changu ini mtizhe chakanditendera kuti ndiende kutrip. Ndozotenda vabereki, aiwa tiri kuziva kuti vanomira nesu varipo, ngavarambe vachimira nesu vachitisponsor matrips edu. Tozotendazve SDC yedu inosupporta ma-educational trips kuti urongwa hwedzidzo yevana hunyatsokubudirira zvakanaka. Saka panguva ino inguva yandinongosiyirawo. Tine zvimwe zvikoro zvakasiyana siyana kuti jira iro kufuga kana kuwarira handei kumatrips, tigone kunodzidza, vana vachiona, vana vachibata, zvinogara mukati mepfungwa dzavo kuti vaburitse mari dzavo dzakanaka. Tatenda.